Hello and welcome to my new channel, Divine Femme Healing for Men, where I'm Kristen Von Fox, the Shamanatrix, and I'm here to be of service to the Divine Masculine. So I've been living in a cave for how many years, hiding my gifts away and not showing up for anyone but myself to recharge my batteries and my guidance that was coming through from my spirit guides, who, if you hang out with me long enough, you'll get to know. Basically said, Kristen, it's time to be of service. The masculine is in need of a divine feminine support to be there to assist them in channeling healing and also just giving you guys a big warm fuzzy hug. Can we talk about 2020, which was freaking hard, and a lot of people were going through it and in isolation. So the purpose for me showing up here for you today is to bring a space for consciousness, shamanic healing, a little bit of tarot card reading, and whatever it is that really wants to come through from Divine Source Spirit. So I'm Kristen. I am a channel. I allow information and guidance and wisdom to come through, and I never really know what I'm here to expect. So my guides basically just said, here's 2 card decks to play with today, and you'll be singing them a song. So I used to be part of a couple of different medicine circles, and part of my gift is I tried to learn sacred shamanic songs, but typically they're pulled out of my head and spirit says, no, we want you to sing this new song instead. So they'll usually give me 1 word, 1 note, and I go from there. So the purpose today is to really just see what comes through for my divine masculine counterparts. I'm so happy. Welcome to my channel. I hope that you get exactly what you need here. So I was guided to do a little cedar prayer for all of you. I was doing my own cedar prayers today. And cedar prayers are basically just taking cedar, if you can see one of my little cedar pieces that's dried, to offer prayers to Great Spirit for whatever it is that you need. So whoever here has shown up for me today and with me today, I hope that you get exactly whatever you need. You can imagine putting your prayers into this cedar now. I feel it tingling in my fingers. Whatever you're asking for, whatever you're praying for, whatever it is that you need, I ask that Divine Spirit honor those prayers in alignment with what is in alignment for the highest good, for your highest purpose, coming out even better than you ever could have imagined. So I'm going to burn that little piece of cedar. Here's some more of my cedar, my little cedar stick. Because I pray that you get exactly what you need here today. And even if you don't, I pray that magical synchronicities come your way that align you with exactly what it is that brings you the highest joy and answer these prayers in a good way. All right, I'm being guided. It's time for the cards now. So, as I give you those blessings, those wonderful cedar breath blessings, I am being guided to play with the Angels and Ancestors deck that I have here. I love that the High Priestess is on the bottom because I'm the High Priestess and I offer High Priestess Dominatrix therapies that I'm sure as you get to know me, you'll learn more about. But I'm just shuffling this deck for you, seeing what wants to come out. I already have 2 cards on my lap. And let's see if there's a 3rd one. Nope, I hear it's just 2. Okay, we're gonna go with the 2 ones today. So let's see. The first card that we had is Guardian Angel. You are not alone. And I love this because I like to think of myself as showing up in your little YouTube box as your guardian angel today, bringing you messages. And the message here is you are not alone because here we are together. And Mirror Guardian, take time to reflect. So the message I'm getting right here and right now is that we are in the winter season, at least if you're in the northern hemisphere of the Americas, which I am. Hi, coming to you from upstate New York. So the message I'm getting right off the bat is that oftentimes we get out of alignment with the rhythms in our life, and the seasons help us to guide those rhythms. Now, when we go into the winter season, it's all about hibernation, going internal, becoming like the hermit to be able to see what messages and guidance are there for you now. I'm hearing the message that 2021 is just around the corner, but that doesn't mean that you need to rush ahead into anything because there's actually nothing to rush towards. This is a great time to reflect on and get very, very, very clear about what your dreams are and what your desires, even if that means writing down on a piece of paper that list of all the things that you're calling in. This is a time for getting absolutely fundamentally clear about what it is that you are calling in for yourself instead of rushing into action. So take time to reflect, see what there is here for you, and see what it is that you're really calling in by sitting with it. I'm getting another message that I can relate to because on the spectrum, we are all masculine, we are all feminine. And I like to identify myself as a pretty masculine female. I go after what I want. I have these tendencies to kind of just like take the reins and go with it, which is a masculine quality. The divine feminine usually sits back and receives and is receptive, but the divine masculine, they go for it. And I like to go for it. So the message I'm getting is that there's sometimes a tendency for a lot of men, or those who identify with the masculine end of the spectrum, to constantly go after what they want. Action, 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 do, get things done. And we get really hard on ourselves if we feel like we haven't accomplished those goals. And also, if we're burning the candle at both ends, we burn ourselves out. So I'm getting this message from the spirit of winter, believe it or not, that is saying that it's time to go inward, to become a little bit more feminine in those qualities of being reflective and receptive, because the things that you want you to, but they want you to slow down so that those dreams and desires can catch up to you and that you can catch up to them just by receiving and getting more clear about what it is that you want to go after. I'm getting the message that you could do this one of two ways. You could either be that masculine and you could go after what you want, but it feels like you're running a race and you're getting really tired, and then you're almost giving up on your desires before you get to them because you're becoming exhausted by that masculine mentality of the go, go, go. So the message here is go within, sit in silence, imagine those things that you want. Imagine picturing in your mind right now exactly what it is that you desire, and make time on your to-do list, not just to do. Of course, I'm saying like do, not do, but go after what you want, but balance that as the masculine balances the feminine and the feminine balances and nurtures the masculine. Take time to nurture those dreams in their seed state. When we're in the winter season, we can't rush our seeds to grow. Instead, it's time to sit with them and get very clear about them so that when springtime comes and we plant those seeds, we can tend to the beautiful garden which is ready to come to us. But again, that message of don't feel like you have to go and get everything done right now, because you'll actually get further ahead. This was the second of the energies, the one that doesn't go for it super intensively and instead balances the doing with the meditating, with the contemplation, and with the reflection. There's also a message I'm getting for some of you that some of what you have right now on your plate or in your life is not actually what you want. That there are things that you desire, and then there's your reality that doesn't actually match up with what it is that you are looking to bring into your life. And that's because as you've been doing, you're almost in this, I'm seeing this hamster wheel of going after this similar vibration that you already have that you're not really satisfied with. And that's because you're not taking time to reflect on the old and what hasn't worked and what has worked. Because when we take that time to sit out, become the hermit, take a moment and reflect, that's when we become aware of the old patterns that we were in and are in that we no longer want to be in, and can reflect on to those reasons as to why we've attracted those things and what it is that we need to change internally within ourselves, maybe even our belief systems, so that we can attract the things that we want. So again, I'm divine feminine, I'm a little all over the place. Let me rein it in for you. You can either be that runner who runs the race, is go, do, but kind of running in a hamster wheel of things that you don't want, and you're going to become exhausted before you achieve that desire and that dream that is right there in front of you. Or you could take a step back. You could sit with some of those feminine qualities of being receptive and open, and you can reflect on what has been working, what hasn't, and make those very slight internal tweaks so that you can start attracting the things that you want very easily. So instead, I see someone who's balanced. They keep taking breaks. They keep taking time to reflect and go into meditation. And by the time that they're ready to run the race, they have this greater capacity to run that distance. And they're balanced. They look healthy. that version of your masculine looks healthy and vibrant and in alignment. And you're not going to get tired. You're not going to get pulled down so easily. Okay, I'm getting another message here that piggybacks on these, is that when you're going, a lot of things start to feel like they're in crisis mode. Like there's things in your life that I'm seeing that is playing out in my mind's eye from my guides, that you are like getting really irritable about all the little things around you. Like if you finding, and if this message is for you, you may notice that you are getting really tied up in the details of things and you are getting really irritable. Maybe you're snapping on your partner, you're snapping on your coworkers, you're snapping on yourself, right? Sometimes we're really hard on ourselves. So if you find that you are getting a little bit caught up in the details and becoming a little bit rigid, then it's time to sit back, it's time to take a break, and it's time to just be with self. And again, get clear about those things that you want so that they can come to you more easily. Again, it's like you get to run the race and you get to go through the finish line and feel accomplished because you'll be in balance. Just as I saw 11:11 on my timer for the camera, right? It's about being in alignment with yourself and being in balance. So the reminder of this winter season, again, if you're in the Northern Hemisphere, I don't think that this really matters. I think that this is the message that's meant to come through for you now, is that it's very important to get into alignment with yourself, to get in alignment with that balance of the masculine and feminine, to nourish yourself. So if you found that you've been going really hard, trying to accomplish a lot, you feel like you're on a hamster wheel, everything's irritating you, then this message is for you to slow down, to go within, and to check in to see what's not in alignment and what's not in balance, so that you can gather up your energies and you can move forward in a more fruitful, abundant way, because your desires are going to manifest and come to you just like that, because you are going to be attracting the things that you want easier. So it's about working smarter and not working harder, so you don't get pooped before 2020 comes and wants to bring you all those new blessings for the things that you are looking to currently manifest for this time. Thank you, Spirit, for those messages. They were really wonderful. So now my guides are asking me to sing you a song. I'm a little bit nervous. This is my first time doing this channel and bringing you some of my medicine songs that are pretty much from Spirit. So I have my ukulele here. I just got this a couple weeks ago. As you can hear, this is it. I got this a couple weeks ago, and I'm going to tell you the truth. I am not a trained musician. I just picked this up not too long ago, and the best way for me to keep my channel open and not get too confused with all of the different chords that I have not yet learned, and you know, I got this ukulele for this channel. I got this for you, dear sir, so that I could serenade you with these beautiful songs that want to come through from Spirit. So forgive me if I don't know more than 2 chords at a time. It's really just so I can keep my channel open and just keep allowing the songs that want to come through from Spirit to come to you. So just give me a moment. Okay, so the word that they're giving me to sing a song about for you is faith. That's a good one. to the miracles, they come near. Oh, open up your heart, oh, have oh patience, my love. Open up your heart, dear, your dreams are coming soon near. Your dreams are coming true, my love, my love. So thank you for joining my channel. If you got something from this, please like, share, and subscribe. That helps the algorithm so that people can find these crazy little videos I'm doing for you. So I hope that your dreams and blessings come true. I hope that you learned this lesson of patience today. And blessings be with you, my sweet, dear masculine. I love you. See you soon.